I think it's every time it's normal. When you it's better when you win games, but the way we work and the way we come for training and the environment, every time is a good level. It's not we are not putting our head down when we are losing, and we are not in the with a big happiness when we win. It should be natural. So, and the things happen with natural. It was a good week of training, and I said that in the morning in our meeting with the players, because one more time we prepared the game very well. 2 days ago, our session, it was very good. They did everything we need to play in the good level for tomorrow. So that's why it was a good week.
You had to show a lot of trust last week because you were missing some big players, and I was watching some of the pundits predict the Wolves wouldn't do very well because of your big players that were missing. So you had to trust people, didn't you?
Since the first day, that's why we work everything with every player, and I want everyone ready and fit to play to every moment. After it's about them, the things they show me in the training, and after it's so easy for me to take decisions. So when we don't have one, the other one are ready to do the same thing. That's why I was a big pleasure we have, especially me. I have from the last game. It was we without Ruben and Leandro and João did everything we need to do with the right plan and the right performance from them to dominate the game the way we dominate, especially the first 45 minutes.
So do you feel very easy going into this game against Newcastle on Friday night with the same sort of trusting the same players again?
Or the different ones, depending of the strategy. So we're going to play against a strong opponent. The performance they did against Tottenham don't reflect the results. They did very well. They scored the first goal, and now it's in our the good thing. I know it's the level. The players are in the good level. I trust in everyone. Now it's up to me to find the best strategy, the best system, the best game plan to play tomorrow.
What is the situation with injuries and fitness? Who's in and who's out?
So Semedo start training this week in the good level, and I think that's it. Key also, but in the 4 trainings he did 2 with the team. So maybe after this game he can be ready to play, and Ruben Neves. So until today we don't have any news, but until the time of the game we need to see.
What is the estimation for Ruben? I heard May maybe, or
I really don't know. So in the beginning when we know about what happened in the end of the game, it was serious. Now it's not so serious that we expect. Let's see what happened with him until the end of the season, if he have time to recover and to play some games for us.
What's the situation with him? You read 2 stories today. One says that Wolves are hopeful of extending his contract. One says that Manchester United very much want him on their shopping list. But you're the head coach, you're the manager here. What's your reading of the situation with Ruben Neves and whether he stays or not?
Look, maybe both stories are real. I don't know if Man United or another teams. What I know that we have a special player with us. I think what is doing in this season, it's very good. I think also the way we play, he can show a better Ruben. He improved a lot, and also the way he plays, he put our team in the different level. So when you have that player between us, the best thing to do it is to improve his salary, to give more years of contract. But in the end, we know when we have top player like him in that specific position, that he can defend it and he can attack, and also in the same way, he's a top professional and a great man. The big teams are there with 100 million pounds to buy this kind of players.
Do you think you're lucky to have kept him as long as you have?
I prefer that, but I was preferred to remain with John Felix and Benfica, and after came 120 millions, and he goes. So, and we also need to understand this: if there's opportunities that are very good for the clubs, and what is the strategy of Wolves also? That's why it was so hard in these two transfer windows to find players for us, because we want to find the best player at the right price with the right age to come here to improve, to help us, and after 2 or 3 years they can give also economical profit, right? So this is the thing. It's just not about Wolves. It's about maybe in these days which team or which club can refuse a proposal by 80, 90 or 100 million pounds. 5, 6. So
big price tag.
Yeah.
I'm
putting the price
I
hike.
I noticed. You're doing very well. One team that probably could afford it, Newcastle United, your opposition on Friday. Has the perception of Newcastle changed since the millions came in from their new owners? And is the Newcastle job like a big European job, do you think now?
Okay, it's easy to see how they change, because I don't know how many players they bring in January. So I can see left back, central back, one top midfielder, striker. So they change a little bit. I think they are doing solid steps to come from that position they were in the beginning, in the end of the year, and now they are more solid, and maybe they need more 3 or 4 points to continue in the Premier League. And when you look for the performance they did, and especially I watched two games, that one they did against Tottenham, and the one they did against Leicester. They know how to play. They know how to do it. So when you look for the team with top players, with the manager with a lot of experience in the competition, you can see that tomorrow's game is going to be hard, and they want to finish this season and to start to prepare that one. I think next season will be a big challenge for us, another one, because we can see there the top 6 plus West Ham, and after come Wolves. But behind Wolves comes teams who are ready to invest a lot. Teams like Aston Villa, Everton, Newcastle, Leicester. They are ready to invest. They are ready to improve. They are ready to fight for different competitions. So now it's up to also as a challenge for us to find and to create and to build the right team to fight against all the teams in the Premier League.
Last one from me. Newcastle obviously won't be competing with anybody in the Premier League next year if they get relegated, so they must stay in the Premier League. Do you think they're safe yet?
Look, if I was that position with 31 points, no. So I prefer to win more points, but the distance, what is 10 points, right? For now, the third position.
Yeah.
So
yes.
10 points in the Premier League, it's very hard. You see, it's the same way when the people ask me, you are 5 points to arrive in the Champions League position. Okay, but 5 points in the Premier League, it's hard to take. So I think with 34, 35, you can be safe. With 31, no. And I don't believe Eddie gonna look for this position now, and he think he's safe. He want to do his best like us until the end of the season. Welcome,
Mike.
Hello, Bruno. Good to see you. You were just talking there about the league table, and managers and you will often say, "Well, we don't look at the league table. We do each game at a time." You know, all the fans are looking at the league table all the time, don't they? Can you shut all that out?
Oh, look, also because it's football. It's the fans is about that. When you and I think when and the ambition, the motivation comes with that. And look, I'm not hide from you that I go every time for the game to thinking about winning. So tomorrow we're gonna do our best to win more 3 points and to put us in the higher position with more points. Like when you look for the end of the competition, when maybe in the last games we are playing against Chelsea, Liverpool, and Man City. What I wanted to arrive in the end of May, and also with goals for us to fight for our best position, to fight for more points, and to fight for a place that can give us the European football in the next year. But our way to play, our way to work in this job is it's with solid things, and the solid things is to prepare the best way we can the next game. So we cannot, because everything can change so quickly. The mood of the players, the performance of the players from one day to another. We can miss important players or one game or during the game. So until the end, and that's why it's so exciting for us. We're gonna have hard games to play against, because Newcastle, Burnley, and Brighton are in the position they need also to win games. And after it, Chelsea, Man City, and Liverpool, they need to win games to win the league. So we're going to be very exciting, and also it's a privilege for us that we have some goals also in front of us for win.
Absolutely. Everyone enjoyed watching Fabio's performance last week. I think a lot of people felt that was a real step forward for him, and I know you talked a bit about him after the game. He must have taken confidence from that, because it has been very difficult for him over his time so far at Wolves. Is he growing up as a person as well as a footballer?
Look, Fabio is a little bit victim of two situations. The first one, it's to compete for one place, like and you have a player like Raul, because Raul it comes to training, compete every day. So it's very good and offensive way. Raul is brilliant on the defensive game. He helped a lot, as you know, the way he press. Raul is very good on the set pieces. And after, in the end, when you look for this, we need to every time to take the best solutions for the game. Also, his victim, because in the last 32 games, I just did 18 subs from my right and left back, and this is sometimes situations that I can change a winger, I can change a midfielder, and after in the last 10 minutes I can give more time to Fabio to play. But look, it was a very good from him. But just one game don't meaning nothing if the next one is not in the same level. And the good thing is that's why we have a good talk, and I talk in the press after that Crystal Palace game, because I see reactions, and I'm the guy. When I'm in that position, I provoke a lot of things, a lot of situations, and the good thing that everyone gives us stepping forward, and they are working hard, more harder than they work, and when they have the chance, I'm here. You can count on me, and that's why it was so very easy for me to choose Fabio. Look, it's not because Raul was out, because I already have in my mind that because Raul goes to national team, when he comes, he just come one day before. If you remember the first game against Aston Villa, Raul didn't play. In that period, I choose Wank to play as a striker. So when I was preparing the game before, Raul will play against Leeds, and after he don't have time to return in his best, gonna play Fabio. So for now, it's easy for me to say that, but I was having in my mind. And tomorrow again, so we already know Fabio gonna play, and I hope he play in the same level. He can continue to work hard to when we are defending with a high pressure, and with the ball, creating more chances, and you never know, to score goals. That's also his job.
Yeah, let's hope so. Thanks, Bruno. All the best tomorrow.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's broadcast. Don't mind turning the camera off there, Pete. And then we've got a couple of writtens in the room. So do you guys want to start?